People in several communities are mourning the loss of a former Miss North Dakota. Samantha Edwards was found non-responsive by a friend inside a home in North Minneapolis. Thank you for joining us tonight. There are unanswered questions in the death of this 36-year-old.
Investigators say there are no obvious signs of trauma to the body, but they're not saying if it's a natural death. An autopsy is being done.
Investigators are waiting on those results before pursuing if it's suspicious or a crime. Valley News Team's crime and safety reporter Nicole Johnson spoke with Edwards' friends and has more.
Dynamic personality, a big personality.
Getting crowned is a special moment. Samantha Edwards had hers back in 2003.
It is a death to the pageant community when a title holder dies, especially a state title holder.
A role model is how Stacy Lentz describes Edwards. Lentz was the director of Miss North Dakota when Edwards was passing on her crown.
She was very smart and she was beautiful. She was beautiful, absolutely beautiful, with the dark hair and dark eyes.
Edwards' death came as a shock to Lentz and a lot of others in the community, saying she was a beautiful person on the outside, but mostly in her heart. She would go out of her way to help anyone. I spoke with Edwards' mom over the phone. She gave us these pictures, and when I asked how we could help, she said, "Bring my daughter back." According to Lentz, Edwards followed her dreams. She went to UND in Grand Forks, later moved to Minneapolis.
She really did work to get what she wanted. So even though her life was really short, she really, impacted a lot of people.
Nicole Johnson, Valley News Live.
There's a GoFundMe page set up for Edwards' funeral expenses. It has already surpassed the $15,000 goal. If you want to donate, we have a link to it on our website. Log on to valleynewslive.com and click on this story.
A Wisconsin man is in jail tonight after a standoff with Grand Forks police earlier today. 43-year-old Chance Jacobson is his name. Jacobson was arrested and charged with 2 felony counts of reckless endangerment and terrorizing. More charges may be added. Police and the SWAT team were called to the Budget Inn Express Motel this morning to reports of an armed and suicidal male. He allegedly did fire several shots inside the room when police arrived. Chance Jacobson later surrendered to police without incident.
Another teenager is missing. This time it's Jordan Krolak. Authorities say she was last seen on June 5th in the Bemidji area wearing black pants and a white and gray shirt. Anyone with information should contact the Marshall County Sheriff's Office or the Bemidji Police Department.
Orlando, Florida is still reeling from Sunday's terror massacre. Tonight, more sadness after a 2-year-old child was attacked and killed by an alligator at a high-end Disney resort.
Late today, officials made the grim announcement that the body of the little Nebraska boy had been recovered. He was snatched while wading in a lagoon at Disney World's Grand Floridian Resort as witnesses watched in horror. NBC's Carrie Sanders reports.
A nonstop search from the air, on the water, and deep into the lake today, where divers and technicians used underwater sonar, hoping to find signs of life, and also the gator that attacked. But after 16 agonizing hours, heartbreak.
Members of the Orange County Sheriff's Office dive team located what is believed to be the remains of the deceased 2-year-old.
It's this beach where 2-year-old Lane Graves was grabbed by an alligator, believed to be between 4 and 7 feet long. Witnesses told police they saw the toddler dragged under, while his parents and a staff lifeguard tried to snatch him back. While posted signs at the lake say no swimming, the Orange County Sheriff says the boy and his father were waiting only a foot from the shore. There's no signage to suggest alligators live in the lagoon. Should there be signs warning, beware alligators?
One of the things that they'll work with the Walt Disney World will work with Florida Wildlife Commission to make a determination what is the best practices that they can employ.
Today, wildlife officials pulled 5 alligators from the lake and examined them for any evidence they were involved in the attack. So far, nothing. Alligator attacks on humans are extremely rare, even in a state like Florida, where there have been only 23 people killed since 1948. As word of the incident spread through the park, visitors were horrified at the news.
Never would even thought something like this would happen here.
I just feel so bad for the family that it happened to them.
Tonight, wildlife experts want to know if the gator attacked because other tourists in the past have been feeding them.
Anything that is small and moving next to the water or at the edge of the water could be viewed as a food item by an alligator.
Officials believe the boy drowned, but an autopsy will have to confirm that.
Fresh off last night's win in the primary, Doug Burgum announced that he's launching a campaign to become North Dakota's next governor. Burgum easily bested Attorney General Wayne Stenhjem to gain the GOP nomination for governor in what some are calling a stunning upset. Today, Burgum didn't go into detail about his plans if elected, saying he wants to first focus on winning the election.
This is something that we've got to fight in our state because federal overreach is, it's bad for energy, it's bad for agriculture. Those are our two mainstay industries, and we've got to make sure that we fight to keep those industries strong.
Burgum said he looks forward to working collaboratively with the legislature if he wins in November. He'll go against Democrat Marvin Nelson, a representative from Rolla.
In Moorhead, state representatives, attorneys, ombudsmen, and others entrusted with protecting the elderly came together for World Elder Abuse Awareness Day. The day-long seminar featured talks from several speakers, all with the same message. If you see something suspicious, don't be afraid to report it.
We have to teach the public that there's a fine line that shouldn't be crossed, especially when you're dealing with the aged population.
Resources to spot elder abuse and how to report it can be found by looking for this story at valleynewslive.com.
No Stanley Cup playoff tonight, no NBA Finals, but locally, a battle. Teams competing in Fargo this evening to qualify for the ultimate Dodgeball Championship. If they do qualify, they head to Las Vegas for a chance to win $50,000. Valley News Team's Natalie Parsons explains why one team is playing for more than just money.
3, 2, 1, Dodgeball!
Final Destination was one of 4 teams competing in the local qualifier for the Ultimate Dodgeball Championship. Daryl Oswald had never competed in a tournament like this before, but he had a strategy.
I am very short, so staying low to the ground leaves a lot smaller target for the opponents.
He can also throw with either his right or left hand, making him even more of a force to be reckoned with. Usually Oswald and team captain Tony Francois play against each other, but they have since put their differences aside and had confidence in the team.
Throw super hard, dodge, and try not to get out.
3 of the teams that are here tonight are from our Dodgeball League that after our league ended, we asked if you guys wanted to participate in the UDC tournament.
The 4th team traveled as far as Minneapolis to be here for their chance at winning the $50,000 grand prize.
The Final Destination captain says that this tournament is about something more than just winning.
We've made a lot of new friends doing this, and it's just a time for us to, let loose.
I guess it's a once-in-a-lifetime thing maybe, so why not go all out?
Final Destination tried their hardest, but ultimately Team Blitz took the crown. In Fargo, Natalie Parsons, Valley News Live.
So Team Blitz will go up against almost 100 teams for the grand prize of $50,000. Remember to like Valley News Live on Facebook. You can follow the latest news, weather, and breaking news updates anytime on your feed. Just search Valley News Live, like our page, and stay informed throughout the entire day.